I've been down that rabbit hole. I'm in there trying to put notes in my phone, trying to type a topic, and then I get a text message. Oh, let me respond and say, oh, it's a video. Let me see what video. Now I'm scrolling for hours and I didn't even put the idea, and now the idea gone. But my actual family and friends, they didn't see the vision. But that's all a part of, yep, just like now. I just got fired again literally today while we're here. And that ending is the beginning of me.
What seeds would you want to plant for other creatives?
The seeds that I would want to plant for other creators is
truth in the air, let it speak.
Welcome back to another episode of Creative Roots Podcast, where seeds sown become visions grown. This episode, we have a special guest. I mean, they all special, right? But this one is special in the space. Okay, let me do that because that's just wrong. Let me put it this way: abnormal. As she has a podcast, remind me the name of it.
Beyond Normal.
Beyond Normal. And that's why we're here, to be beyond normal. This episode. This guest is Lamia.
Lamia.
And that is what I was trying to keep wanting to say. Today's guest is Mya Lamis. And I repeated it 4 or 5 times just to make sure and still got it wrong.
Yep. Hey y'all. How y'all doing?
So listen, introduce yourself to the people even after I done messed up your name.
It's okay. It's okay. So, hey, y'all. My name is Mya Lamis. I am a content creator, podcaster. Some would say influencer, but I don't claim that. I'm just regular degular around here. But yeah, I am a content creator.
And she be creating the content that a lot of y'all would be interested in.
White History Wednesdays, where I pretty much give the history of how European immigrants is just be tearing. They just toe up. Okay, I found a video where a man said, "Why do black people need an entire month to tell their history?" So for that, I gave him 52 days. Every Wednesday, I'm gonna tell you your history and how your ancestors are just nasty, vile people.
Again, this is gonna be interesting. So, Creative Roots Podcast. We sit with creatives. We talk about their creative journey, things that they've dealt with, things that they've gone through, things of that nature. So the first question is, what got you started on your creative journey?
I got fired from a job that I just got fired from a second time. That's what started me. You ever been fired from somewhere twice? I know it's probably unheard of. Okay. But I got fired from my job, and then I realized like jobs really don't care about us. And then I just started venting online. And then from there it went from, oh, we like her voice, we like what she has to say. And I was like, wait a minute, this is going somewhere. And I just kept going. But that's how I got started. I got fired.
So you got fired. You got started from ending.
Yep.
So your beginning started at the ending of another situation.
Yep, just like now. I just got fired again literally today while we're here. And that ending is the beginning of me becoming financially free by following my dreams.
I'm gonna get on that in a little bit.
Okay.
So this is something for me. Before that, you, like you said, regular, right? You were just a normal person.
Kind of, sort of. I was always like, I wouldn't claim to be the black sheep, but I was always the one who
stood out.
Yeah. And nothing made sense. I questioned everything. Nothing made sense to me ever.
I think that's how most of us are as creators. Because we want to know.
Yeah.
I see something. I need you to explain it to me.
I was that why kid.
Me, yeah.
Why?
Yeah, me too.
But why is it like that? But why? Yeah.
Why we gotta leave? Why we gotta go there? Why is this red and not blue? Why is this green and not yellow?
Because who told us the moon was the color that it always is? Because it's not. I seen a red moon before and a blue one.
So why is it changing colors?
Why?
It's
a great question.
Why? No more singing. Y'all already know.
Listen, why don't we? Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I will sing. I throw a song in there. I'm just give y'all a heads up. I can't sing, but I will.
I'll try.
It's not that I try. Oh, I'm a belted, full-fledged. Like I sound like Aretha Franklin, and I sound like trash, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm not gonna sing. I'm gonna save everybody. So listen, it started from losing your job. You started venting, and it's more of a cultural, in a sense, podcast to say, hey, let me explain some things that have not been explained to y'all in the right way.
Mm.
So you're in your space, your podcast and your videos, right? You're going after a completely different stance. And it's something that I've been seeing a lot lately and noticing. And I think you may be the only Black person that I know of, right?
Mm.
That's doing it. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't others, but just from me being in the creative space, because again, y'all know I don't like social media. Y'all know it's not at the top of my list of things to do, but I do it because I have to, right? So how has that been? Like when you have these conversations, these topics, how is your inner circle when you post these videos?
So, like my inner circle, like people I know, or just like how do I deal with?
Let's just say circle. Let's just say people around you. Just
So it differs, and I know when my people see that they're gonna be pissed off, but I don't care. It differs. It differs. So my family, they were on the sense of, oh, you're doing too much for content. Content don't work. Get a job. Stay on that job. Do what you're supposed to do. Be a good girl. It's never gonna work. Pretty much trying to kill my dreams, and I pretty much said, bump that. I'm still gonna keep going. And then now that they see the numbers and they see the different opportunities, they go like, oh well, everybody want to come around now. So, but my husband and my sister-in-law and my kids, that's my immediate circle. That's my little dot that I got, because I don't really have too many friends that I hang out with. They were very supportive. Now my husband sometimes, because he's a he's normal. He's that person. He know I say this all the time. He don't mind going to work. He gonna go to work. He gonna get his paycheck. He know another paycheck coming. There's nothing wrong with that by any means. If that's what you choose to do with your life,
yeah.
great. It works out for me to have a man that's gonna cover them bills while I'm out here chasing my dreams. I'm fine with it. So every now and then he'll be like, you sure?" But he's for the most part always been supportive. Now my sister-in-law, she bought me my first mic. She bought when I said I wanted to make t-shirts, she bought me some t-shirts, Cricut machine,
Mm.
the heat press. Like she really invested in me. And my sister, and she tell me all the time, you're gonna be the one to get us out the hood, even though we don't even live in the hood. But she tell me that all the time. You about to get us out the hood. So yeah, for the most part, my immediate people have been very supportive. But my actual family and friends, they didn't see the vision. But that's all a part of being creative and being you, because everybody don't have to see your vision.
No.
Like it's your vision.
Right.
They can't see it.
Yeah, me and Shamar talk about that all the time. I saw the vision. That's why I'm still here. Anyway, so you have people that are just, see it, yay, congratulations. People like your husband, babe, I don't know about this one.
Mm-hmm.
Tone it down.
Did you
maybe.
have to say that? Do you have to talk about
Did
that?
it have to be that way? Sometimes, yes.
Yeah.
95% of the time, it has to come off in a certain manner. And I believe your voice with the stories pieced together is history. So regardless of how I word it, it's still history.
And that's the thing. People, not only will people police you, but the people in the comments police you. I had one time somebody said, "Stop cussing." I'm like, if I don't cuss, it's still gonna be the same story. Like, I don't understand it. If I don't cuss, it's legit gonna be the same story. So what difference does it make? And who are you to tell me how to speak?
I get you. And I'll say this. The reason I say this, because when it comes to my podcast, I'm typically like, if you use profanity, just X out the F bomb and try to really tone it down. Because the thing is, what if somebody wants to show that to their kids, but they don't deal with, their kids using profanity?
Okay.
And again, not saying you have to, but like there are videos where people are talking about video games, because me and my boys were into video games. And I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna send this. Oh, I can't send this. He done dropped the F-bomb 3 times in 6 seconds. I I can't send that to my kids because my thing is I don't use profanity, right? So
Mm.
I don't want to send that to my kids. Like, whoa, dad, what?
Yeah, what is
You know,
that?
I'm not getting ready to turn on Tupac and Biggie, you know, in the car. You know what I'm saying? We not
Right.
gonna do
And see,
that.
that's the thing. I do know how to scale it back when need because I'm not gonna say I don't curse in front of my kids because I do, but in the car they have their own playlist. I don't like them listening to, they don't need to be in there listening to Sexy Red and none of that stuff. They listen to their little kids bopping a little soundtrack to the movie they like. So yeah, for that, I understand, and I
Yeah.
actually can do a little better with that because I did have a teacher reach out to me. She didn't even ask me to stop cursing. She just told me that she sends my history lessons to her kids, her students, to help them learn more history. And I thought that was pretty dope.
And it is. It is because that means you're saying something that's actual factual that they may not be able to teach. My
Mm.
history teacher, I think it was my U.S. history teacher, shout out to Miss Yuri, one of the only teachers I actually listened to and could say something to me. And I said, yes, ma'am. And I just toned it down for that day. Maybe not that
Just
whole
a
week,
day.
that day. Um, she said, this is what the history books tell you. She said, I want everyone to take their books. I want you to put it under your desk and don't give me that book back until the end of the year. We were there.
Okay.
She said, I'm going to teach you what they want you to know for the test, and then I'm going to teach you what's real. She said, for the test, X, Y, and Z. But here's the real history. And we would go down that road. And that's the only reason, in a sense, I even care about learning and history. Because yes, if we don't know the past, we're bound to repeat it and bound to go back down those same roads and those same letters or whatever. But it's like, tell people what really happened.
And I don't know why. I mean, I know why they're afraid for us to know what really happened, but that's the only way to move past it and not repeat it.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't know, you will probably repeat it because you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's important for everybody to know the true history and what actually happened. And, just not even just history, just in current days, like we as Black people are painted to be monsters. And we're not.
No, we're not.
Not at all, not in the slightest. Like I had somebody comment and say something crazy. I said, well, how many Black people did you meet that just walked up to you and punched you in the face for no reason?
Is like, how many at your job? How many at that restaurant you just went to? How many just walking by? Like you said, how many have stopped at a red light, hopped out of their car and
And
carjacked
just
you
walked up, boop, for no reason.
and took your car? GTA 5, GTA 6 on the way. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? So paint me as a monster, but let's not forget what y'all did. Your ancestors.
Let's not forget who taught us how to do the little bit of stuff we do know how to do.
Right. Let's not. Let's not.
Okay. So
So
let's not go down that rabbit hole because it'll go
it's a
deep.
deep one.
Yeah.
It's very deep rabbit hole when you go into that space.
Mm-hmm.
So here we are. Just today, job gone.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know if this is too personal.
Nothing's too personal for me.
What's Shamar laughing, y'all? What's your next move? And the reason I'm asking this is because there could be somebody in the same space or somebody that's wanting to quit their job. You have been here all day, right? Listen, so she is actually a client of ours. And in the midst of her being here as a client, I get it. Well, I call Shamar. I ain't gonna say he called me. I call Shamar. I'm like, yo, he's like, yo, just get here. I get here. We sit down. We do one of her podcast episodes. So guess what your boy did? Flip the chairs, literally. So we are here, and this is how I met this lady today. Okay, that's why I got her name wrong at the beginning, but we're just gonna scratch through that, right? So,
now you editing?
I'm not editing nothing. I'm just saying, don't forget that I said her name wrong.
Maya.
Yeah, because it's not Lil Maya, it's Mya
Lamis.
Lamis. See, and I'm still getting it wrong.
He said Lamis.
This lady gonna have a whole full name by the time she leave. If you listen, hubby, don't fight me. Listen, it's an honest mistake. But the reason I'm asking this question is, this platform is for creatives and people that want to get into this space. And the key thing is we all don't start from the same place.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's journey is different. So when I'm asking the question, that's why I asked if it was too personal. There could be somebody sitting right there right now looking at this like, I want to quit my job, but I can't. There could be somebody saying, I just lost my job. What am I going to do? And again, what I didn't say, she's been here all smiles all day in the midst of what has taken place. So that's why I'm asking the question. I'm gonna shut up and let you answer it now.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. So from here, I'm actually just going grind. I'm going to grind, go harder in my content, spend more time doing what I want to do now that I have the time.
Hey, real quick, just wanted to say thank you all for tuning in to another episode of Creative Roots Podcast. If you are a creative and you're interested in being a guest on this podcast, feel free to send a DM on Instagram or TikTok, and you can find us at creativeroots.podcast on both, Creative Roots Podcast on Facebook, and we look forward to talking to you soon. Back to the episode.
So from here, I'm actually just going grind. I'm going to grind, go harder in my content, spend more time doing what I want to do now that I have the time. Because my main complaint about not being where I want to be is that I didn't have the time. So now God provided that time. Now it's time for me to go hard. Now, what I will say is you definitely want to have some sort of structure. Use the same structure you had at your job if need be. And I said that because that's a reminder for myself. Because when I got fired 2 years ago, I was laying around the house, sad, depressed, woe, it's me, instead of utilizing my time. Because I could have been way further along had I utilized my time right. So my plan now is just to utilize my time right, go hard in my content, and do what I need to do in order to not fail. That's it. That's really it. I'm gonna get up every day. I'm gonna record my content, especially when I drop my kids off. Record my content, edit, do everything I need to do for me, as if it's a 9 to 5. So my kids used to me being to work from 8 to 5, and from 8 to 5, I'm gonna focus on my job, which is my content.
I'm glad you said that at the end because I was gonna say that. So you have to give it structure, and like you said, if you went to work 9 to 5, guess what time you need to be working? So if you know you got up at 7:30 to leave the house by 8:30, get up and do the same thing. That instead of taking that 30-minute drive, take 30 minutes to make sure you got your stuff prepared. Take 30 minutes to make sure you got your breakfast
Like a teacher, your prep time.
Yeah. Make sure you have the things that you need. And at the end of the shift, organize your desk. Make sure it's good and ready to go for the next day.
Yep.
So if you work Monday through Friday, that's when you need to be working. Monday through Friday. Stop playing with us.
Put them 40 hours in for yourself.
Exactly. And this goes to something that I told somebody. I say, they got overtime, da 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 da. I say, why are you rushing to punch somebody else's clock when you can create one of your own? You only said, oh, I'm only here until X, Y, and Z takes off. How you expect X, Y, and Z take off if you ain't even put no fuel in it? Where you going? Now, unless you got an electric car, where you going with no gas?
And even with the electric car, you still ain't going nowhere if you don't charge it up.
You got to do something.
Something. You got to move. Take a step, take a leap. You got to start. You literally have to, or you're going to find yourself in the same cycle over and over and over. Like I was before, whoa, it's me. I lost my job. I'm sad and depressed. And then I turned right back around and went back to the same place that had me in the same state. And that kind of made me a little insane, doing the same thing over and expecting a different outcome. And now I got the same outcome. I still know these people don't care about me. Right. So it really was no point in me going back, but I didn't have the structure. I was not organized enough. And I fell into a depression. So I just laid around and sulked in my misery. And now I got a whole mindset change. There's no sulking in my misery. It's go time, literally, y'all. When I tell y'all, since I've been here, this the second podcast we done recorded. I'd have made 9 videos because I made another video when y'all was talking. Oh, I don't even know if you peeped that. No matter of fact, 10, because I made another video, the video of us doing the video. Yep. So I'd have made 10 videos outside of the other stuff we are like. It's really grind time. So when I drop them kids off in the morning, record. Then Tuesday maybe edit. However I need to do it and organize it. Also, Little quick, it's not an endorsement. Go somewhere, get you a big dry erase board, a clear one, and get you a dry erase calendar so you can plan out how you gonna do your stuff. On the board, write down your topics you want to talk about in your videos or whatever it is. If you starting a hair care line, or write down the steps that you need to take. And on your calendar, write down what day you gonna take each step to stay organized. That's the key to it. You can't just quit your job and lay around and think the money gonna come, because it's not.
No.
You legit have to be structured and go hard for yourself. As hard as you go for them jobs, you got to go even harder for yourself, because it's not going to be handed to you. You got to work for it. So just go hard for you. If you're going to quit that job, quit it. You feel like your job don't care about you, they don't. Now what? Now you know the truth. What you going to do?
Right. Yeah, this is good.
Thank you.
This is good, because now it ain't just me fussing at them.
Oh, listen, because I can fuss, all right? Quit that job. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, you feel like it's holding you back? It is. You feel like it's stopping you from following? It is. I don't even have to finish the sentence. Whatever you thinking in your head, you only thinking it because you already know it.
Mhm.
You know what you need to do.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments when you quit.
Look at them. So two things. One, don't overthink. And two, I forgot what number 2 was, but as soon as I remember, I say it.
Don't let other people think for you. I don't know if that was it, but don't.
That's 1A.
1A.
Don't overthink it. So, second, don't do it on your phone. So 1, don't overthink it. Oh, well, I don't know what I want to do. What makes you happy? What is something that you love to talk about? If you like cooking, guess what you need to be doing? Cooking. If you like talking, talk. Nobody has to be in the same space as you. Ask Shamar. I be talking all the time. Shamar be like, Tay, shut up. I get quiet. He be like, you okay? You okay? I'm good. But don't overthink it. And 2, don't do it on your phone. Don't do it on your computer. Don't do it on anything connected to the internet. Why? All it takes is for that one notification. You done spent 2 hours scrolling. That's 2 hours that you were supposed to be getting something done. 3, do what I call lock away. Y'all have heard me talk about this before. Set a time and a date, whatever you have to do, and say, I refuse to answer my phone between this time and this time. Let your spouse know, let your kids know, let the important people that call you and contact you every day, let them know, listen, I ain't talking to nobody. I got to shoot, I got to edit, and then I'm back to family. That's all. That's it. Take that time. See, now I'm done fussing. So if you need a lock away,
Don't be
ahead.
done. Don't be done. Seriously, take that time. You have to focus and you have to lock in. I told him I was stealing that from him. I'm going to do my little lock away thing, because you really have to take time, because like he said, I've been down that rabbit hole. I'm in there trying to put notes in my phone, trying to type a topic, and then I get a text message. Oh, let me respond. It said, oh, it's a video. Let me see what video. Now I'm scrolling for hours and I didn't even put the idea, and now the idea gone. And then a month later, I see somebody else and drop the idea I had.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I didn't move when I was supposed to move.
Yeah. When I move, you move.
Just like that. When
I
I move, you.
So y'all can't hear, but Shamar started the song in the back. But yeah, I mean, seriously, like I can take my phone, I'll type something, I say, saved. I'll get home, I have a notebook, and I will rewrite. So that's another thing that I talked about too. I think it was when I talked to Kanitra, so go check out that episode too. I said mind dumping. Ooh, mind dumping. What is that? Everything that is going through my mind. I don't care if it's pay this bill, date night with the wife, call Shamar, you ain't talked to your grandma in a week. That's bad. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is.
Yeah.
XYZ idea for the podcast. Ooh, I need to check about this. I need to do this. Whatever it is that is circulating through your mind that has you like, oh my God, all these ideas, all this stuff that, oh shoot, I forgot about. Oh snap, I didn't. Mind dump. Everything that's in your mind, just take it. And what he do, Reggie say,
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
just dump. Get that mess out of your mind. And it is such a relief when you don't have to constantly, consistently say, oh, I forgot. Oh, I didn't. Especially when things have expiration dates.
Yeah.
You need to pay X, Y, and Z bill because you forgot to pay it 2 weeks ago. You got 3 days.
Listen, that just happened to me the other day. Got off work, Wi-Fi was off. I was like, dang, I thought I
I
paid.
know I paid that bill.
Didn't.
Spectrum must have another outage. Let me double check. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's not paid. Okay. Well,
Well,
my bad.
let me fix that real quick. But
My
you
bad.
have to. You have. I'm not saying you have to, because I'm always telling y'all what y'all need to do. And I'm always telling y'all what y'all don't need to do. Shamar's behind the camera laughing because he knows it's true. But seriously, there are things that y'all really need to be focused on and working on, because it's a necessity. If this is something that you want to pursue, them 2 hours that you spend after work talking on the phone, gossiping, being on social media, that's 2 hours you could have done something. And what's our biggest statement? What the most people say? I
don't got time. I ain't got no time. You do have time. You just not you not utilizing your time right. You're not.
This is another thing. And I think Kev on stage said it. I think maybe 1 or 2, 3
I
other
love
people said
Kev
it.
on stage.
Yeah, that dude dropped the knowledge too. He says the most watched time is people sitting there taking a poop.
Mm-hmm. And you overthinking somebody who gonna be watching your video on the toilet. I remember that. I seen that. Because people really do be scared, like, oh, I gotta have my hair right, my makeup right, my this. I even told people, not even told, people told me I was too confident, because I'm that person. I will wake up crusting my eyes. I don't care. If I got something to say and I want to get it out, I'm gonna turn my camera on. I'm gonna record. I don't care how I look. I don't care if I got acne on my face. I don't care if my lips crusty. I'm gonna record. You wanna know why? Because the people that's watching it, you look crusty and dusty too. So who are you to judge me?
Yeah, you probably about to get off that toilet half wiped, not even wash your hands because you're nasty.
Nasty. No, seriously. Heavy on the not wash your hands, because I don't know what be wrong with y'all.
I don't get it.
You ever been in the bathroom and be like, I know they not going to walk out of here and just not. But don't touch me for the rest of the year.
Coughing and then touch the door handle. I'm going to digress because I'm going to go far.
I was about to say, because I worked in the doctor's office. Just imagine this lady, I'm getting mad. I don't work there no more. This lady, this lady came, set her narrow behind at my desk, took one of the pins, little big pins, take the top off, cleaned her ear, put the top back on the pin and put it back in my cup. I looked at
ma'am, and I'm saying ma'am is a nice word, because I know that's not what you said, or at least not what you wanted to. Ain't no way.
I got up, my boss sat down, and I just grabbed all the Lysol and everything, because she knew my skin was itching. Because why would you ever think that was okay? You already sniffling, doing all of this, and then you gonna dig in your ear with my pen, not your own.
Mine. For the public. During flu season, which is all year.
Not to mention all the other stuff going around that they not testing for.
Exactly.
And you just gonna come.
Just nasty.
I was gonna say something. This ain't my podcast.
I'm gonna digress because this is mine. So everything started. You're ending. You're beginning. You are pushing to get through. Well, I'm saying get through, but I'm not meaning it like you struggling, right? Because I mean, it just happened today. You are pushing yourself through this with a rewired mind. Because now I got the time. That's been my biggest problem. My immediate family is supportive. There are others that are supportive, because you have over 100,000 followers.
That's just on one platform.
On one platform. You have over 50,000 on another platform. Doing a podcast. Did 10 videos, 11 today. You have already started utilizing your time.
Thank you.
So for me, big shout out to you. Congratulations. Let's clap that up, y'all. Y'all know how this goes.
Thank you. Y'all got me over here. I mean, I've been cheesing all day.
Right. You got the phone call, went to work, whatever happened, been smiling all day, and said, oh, that's what y'all gonna do? All right.
All right.
I got time.
First of all, you just fired me. You don't even know where I'm at, okay? I'm at the
Right.
Charlotte Podcast Studio. You fired me. I'm in here. I'm in here
We in here.
making money. I mean, eventually it's coming.
Yeah. So my question is this. So we talked about the beginning, this new beginning. We talked about your support system, how things have flourished,
Mhm.
how things are flourishing. You have more than one leaf off your plant. Is it leaf? Am I wording this correct, Shamar? Because I don't do plants like that. But even though, okay, I'm right. So we ain't gonna worry about that. The thing is, I don't know. I want to start out. I don't know because I want to say pollinate, but I don't know. There's some people. But Nate, give us what seeds would you want to plant for other creatives?
Okay. The seeds that I would want to plant for other creators is to start. That's literally because that's where a lot of people to start. Also, not compare your journey to other people's journey. Right? Is that the kind of seed like you talking about what knowledge I
Start
want to drop?
without comparison. Yes.
Start without comparison because a lot of people you look at other people's journey. Oh, this person got a video. They got 50 million views in one day. I'm going to do the same. And then when you don't do the same, you get discouraged. And then
Mhm.
you crawl back into a corner and I'm just going to go to work because it's not working. And the fact is, it's not that it's not working. You just expecting it to have what somebody else already has. And it's not yours. Your journey is yours.
Mhm.
Do what you need to do for you. And slow and steady always wins the race.
Yeah.
Always. So that's the seed that I would plant. Get started without comparison because that's the one thing that hinders a lot of people. My journey is not your journey. And then just real quick, just to even show you how serious I am about not comparing, I started doing content over a year ago, almost 2 years ago, and I'm literally now have over 200,000 across all the platforms. But it took me a while to get there. I was sitting at 20K, well 10K for like 6 months. And my page wasn't growing, and I told you I wasn't structured enough. I was like, "Whoa, it's me. It's not growing. It's not going to happen," and I didn't have the right mindset. Ooh, change your mindset. That's the seed I want to plant. You start there. When you start with that mindset change, that's what's going to really change your life. When you stop speaking that negativity into your life, that's really what's going to change your mind. Because I could have been in here crying like, "Oh, I lost my job. Y'all, I'm sorry. I know we supposed to be doing stuff, but I just got fired." No, now I got more time.
Mhm.
Now I can make it happen.
Mhm.
All the dreams I've been pushing to follow and didn't have the time, now I have it. It's go
Mhm.
time. So just change your mindset. Everything that happens to you is not always bad. When they say it's a lesson in every blessing, it really is. Like I got fired, and there's a blessing in that. The blessing is I have more time to do what I need to do to further my dreams and my career. So you can do the same.
Mhm.
Just change that mindset.
Change your mindset. Start without comparison.
Mm-hmm.
Shamar, go ahead. Write that down. We're gonna put that on a shirt. We're gonna sell it.
Okay, can I get a little?
Yeah, we got you. We got you. We got you. So this is the space where I allow the guest to ask me a question,
Okay.
and we see how that goes.
Because we'll go down a rabbit hole. We done learned that today already. We
Yes.
will listen. We cut up together. It's yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. If you can change anything about yourself or about what you do, what would it be?
Hmm.
Don't say my name. Stop now.
Shamar said, and don't say my name, stop playing with me. No, I wouldn't change Shamar. I need Shamar to stay and be who he is. If there was anything that I could change about myself, I don't think I would change anything. Because to change one thing basically means that I have to change my past. And my past is what's made me who I am and what I am. Those things that we call scars, even if you pick at them over time, they still heal. And those scars are a remembrance of what I've been through. there's not a lot of things that I've been through that I say, I wish this would have never happened.
Now, I was that person until I changed my mindset. I used to blame everything and everybody for my problems. And then I realized, like, no, this is the way you think.
I used to blame myself for everything.
That too.
And then I started doing self-examinations.
That's
For
important.
instance, why am I so angry? Why am I angry?
Why did that bother me so much?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of focusing on what somebody said to you, ask yourself, why did it bother you so much?
Yeah.
Because I had to learn this. And shout out to, I don't know if you good with mental health, but therapy, if you listen, I love therapy. Go to therapy. One thing I had to learn is you are not that important to other people. So to think that somebody is purposely trying to do something to you or purposely trying to be a butthole, the truth of the matter is they was going to be a butthole whether it was to you or somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
You was just the person who was right there to get that from them.
Mm-hmm.
So stop taking everything so personal. I had to learn that.
Yeah, that's another thing. Because I tell Shamar a lot of times, when I say I don't care, trust me, I don't care. But if you force me to care, just be cautious of what happens
Once I care.
once I care.
Mm-hmm.
You at that point, you can't stop what I'm about to say. You can't stop what I'm about to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's not even trying to be like gangster about it. It's just in general. If I say, I don't care, I'm good, leave me be.
Yeah.
You know?
That's like when I
So-
tell people to stop talking to me.
Mhm.
I mean it. Stop talking to me. Because if you keep talking, I'm not responsible for what happens after.
Me neither. Even if it's me, you know,
Yeah.
saying what's being said.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because like I said, I will sit down, I will shut up, and let you figure out what happens next.
I got to work on that.
Yeah, I've grown. I've grown. But yeah, I think this is a pretty good episode. I mean, all of them been good, but you know, it's just to sit with somebody you just met and be able to have two separate podcasts in the same day about two separate topics and
Yeah.
still be able to hold a conversation.
That's because this is what we do. This is what we were meant to do.
This is it.
So just do it.
So yeah, so do this. Let the people know where they can find you.
Okay, y'all can find me on all platforms at Mya Lamis, MyALamis. Mya Lamis, not Lamaya.
Not Lamaya, not Lamaya.
Not Lamaya. Mya Lamis. On all platforms. My YouTube is Elevate with Maya, and my podcast is Beyond Normal. Normal is not spelled out because I'm not normal. It's NRML. Beyond Normal with Mya Lamis.
And that's it for this episode, y'all. I appreciate you for showing. Well, you was already here. Well, I appreciate you, Mark, for telling me to get up here.
Period. We appreciate you.
Yeah, we appreciate you, Shamar. Shout out to Charlotte Podcast Studio. I would like to thank us. And that's it for this episode. We out. Peace.